Mark, a bit of news today on that long-awaited reshuffle.
At long last, I don't have to say to you, it might be this week, it might be next week. We actually have had the details today. It was meant to be a reshuffle which dealt with the whole issue of double jobbing. It did partially, but not completely, because whilst Nigel Dodds, Geoffrey Donaldson and Gregory Campbell have now left the Stormont ministerial team, there's been a big exception made with Sammy Wilson hanging on to all his jobs and actually getting promoted, moving from environment to finance. So he appears to be the exception that proves the rule.
OK, so just take us through each of the changes then.
Well, Sammy Wilson, there in finance, his job, which had been an environment job, of course, very controversially, now goes to Edwin Poots, who you may remember was previously Culture Minister. He was dropped when Peter Robinson came in as leader, took over from Ian Paisley, but Peter Robinson did specifically promise Edwin Poots a return, and he's been good to his word. So Edwin Poots is there. Now, in the place of Gregory Campbell at Culture, we have Nelson McCausland. Now, I think if Sammy Wilson was very controversial so far as Green groups are concerned, Nelson McCausland is going to be pretty controversial so far as Irish language enthusiasts are concerned. He's obviously a strong proponent of Ulster Scots. He says he's committed to equality, but his interpretation of quite what that means may well differ from that of some of the Irish language enthusiasts. When it comes to sport, he was always an opponent of the Maze Stadium. He's also somebody who recently has said that the British and Irish Lions shouldn't be called the British and Irish Lions. He favours the British Lions. Now, apart from...
why not have controversy where none is there, apparently?
Straight away. Apart from that, then, we have also had Arlene Foster, who we thought might be moving into finance, retaining her position at the Department of Enterprise. And then, interestingly, Geoffrey Donaldson leaves as junior minister. That was predicted. But instead of Simon Hamilton, that I was telling you just at the weekend, most observers thought was likely for a promotion, a rising young star in the DUP, we've got Robin Newton, a much older politician, coming in. Why might he be there? Well, one suspects that this is not disconnected with the fact that he's an East Belfast politician. Peter Robinson has said that he'll be, or has indicated he'll be stepping down from the Westminster seat there. So giving Robin Newton the job could be grooming him potentially to take that place.
And so when we look at that and some of the other changes, what does it tell us about Westminster?
Well, I think potentially they don't want Geoffrey Donaldson to give up on Westminster just yet. He is maybe needed to defend Lagan Valley. They do see that Gregory Campbell, Nigel Dodds should be concentrating more on Westminster and maybe on the role, particularly of Nigel Dodds, of sort of reinvigorating the party grassroots. And we see then this move potentially to anoint Robin Newton, although that's being officially denied. So far as the double jobbing is concerned, I'd say that the DUP's critics are saying this is just rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic, that it has been a partial response to that problem, but not the complete response. So Reg MP saying that the DUP remains addicted to double jobbing and that the only answer is for David Cameron to legislate against it whenever he becomes Prime Minister.
OK, all right, thanks. Stay with us.